Greetings and welcome back to Idle Kingdom Defense. Since we last got together, I once again took my heroes and my castle as we upgraded them in the previous episode and turned them loose on the stages. Now they got to the first landmark there, unlock, which was 140. So we have something new for the castle. I haven't really taken a look at that yet, but we will take a look at it in a moment. However, they came up a bit short there on stage 180, which we needed to unlock Conquest. So I'm going to just step in here for a moment so we can see what the situation looks like. By the way, if you have it auto to keep going, what it does is, for instance, I kind of stopped at 173. We couldn't do 173. So what it does is it goes back to 172 and just keeps repeating that over and over so you get loot. But let's just step in and see what the situation looks like here. It is a little bit on the dire side. 172 was a challenge, but once these big guys came out, yeah, that became a problem. Especially once the bad guy, the boss came out. At that point, yeah, it was kind of over. See, look, these guys are actually beating on the wall now, and then he goes over and he does the same thing. So we're going to need some big upgrading to get through that. Yeah, we're barely even scratching him up there. You see that? Because everybody else is beating on it. Okay, so that's where we currently are with what we upgraded in the previous episode. And of course, in the meantime, I did get a new hero, a new support hero, 3 stars. So one way or another, that individual is definitely going to go in. All right, so let's just grab this and let's go back. Okay, now the first thing I want to look at is whatever it is we got for the castle. So let's go over to the castle because it opened up this new tab, Def Engraving. I have no idea what it is, but let's find out. Level engraving effect. Okay, I don't have those little gray coins, but I do have rubies. So let's spend some rubies. Okay, it did something. Okay, it's giving experience. Okay, fortunately, I do have a lot of rubies. I went through the King's Ruins thing again to see if it scaled up. It really didn't. I mean, my guys just went right through it. I didn't need any buffs. I didn't even repair the castle at all because it barely even got scratched. So, I mean, it's basically as strong as it was before. It's just give you the same number of gems, rubies anytime you want. So, I might as well spend some. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on here. But I do want to get that level. I mean, is it random? 200? 400. Okay, so I got to level 1. What did that do? It looked like it increased the defense? Alright, let's try to get to level 2. I'll watch some videos for rubies if I have to. I want to see what's going on because I really don't have any idea. Okay, it did seem to make the castle look better. All right, until I know what's actually going on, could somebody explain to me what's going on? We're just going to end it there. Now, I do want to actually get some levels here. Is it possible for me to get that level 1060? I don't want to spend all of my money, but I want to see what we can do about this. Because I got to save some money for upgrading the heroes. Because I think that's a big deal. Maybe I should upgrade the heroes first. Alright, we did increase it. Tell you what, why don't we take it to 900? Okay, it's starting to get expensive. We'll get it all the way to 900. We'll stop at 900 for now. And then we'll see what we can do in terms of heroes. Because I know at very least there's one new hero, right? Alright, let's go over here. I do have a lot of these little badges up here. The red ones and the blue ones. So why don't we do a ultra summon? Okay, who are you? Okay, you're a supporter. A 2-star. All support heroes' attack speed increases by 40% for 6 seconds. Okay, so that sounds pretty good. That sounds pretty good. And we do have a bunch of other stuff in here too. All right, can I do another one of those? No, it's actually asking me for gems. Maybe I want to save up for that. Unless I want to do a greater summon. I'll do one greater summon and I'll just hold on to the rest. Okay, and we got some of this 4-star wizard who's better than the 1-star wizard we have, I bet. All right, let's check out the gear. All right, we can do an ultra summon, step 2. Okay, I just noticed the steps. I do have a good sword. The rest of it is just kind of merging fodder, I guess. All right, we're gonna call it there. All right, let's see what we have in terms of heroes, because I do have a new one waiting over here. And I believe this is, okay, this is the one, right? There wasn't another. Okay, and hello? Okay, restorative pulse. All hero warriors HP recover equal. Okay, it was a little bit off there. The sound was a little bit off. To 50% of the, okay, so basically she's a healer for the warriors. Generally speaking, if the warriors are getting hurt really badly, it means that the battle has gotten really tough. I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing to have someone like that in there. We'll have to see about that. Obviously, I can't rank her up. We actually have a little head start on that, don't we? 18 of 40. That would take her to 4 stars. Okay, what has she got here? Okay, that's the big one. Then what? Own attack speed increases. During duration of restorative pulse, increases defense of warrior heroes. Now that's interesting. When she does the heal, their defense increases by 40%. So even if they're not really healing her a lot, their defense will be boosted up a bunch. All right, we'll take a look at what we have and then decide, I guess we're going to use her, right? All right, but you know what I don't know? I don't know what level we're going to be going to. So let's just go in here, because there is another one that we unlocked. Yeah, we unlocked this fellow over here. Now here's the question. Do I want to keep him or do I want to keep the elf? I mean, this one increases attack speed, but he doesn't have like a damage, right? All support heroes attack speed increase. Okay. Own defense penetration increased by 150. Okay, that could be all right. During duration of Whisper of Wind, all support heroes crit increases. Okay, that actually sounds pretty darn good. We might be taking somebody else out. I mean, I don't like taking Logan out, the guy with the heroes. Do I want to take the wizard out? Ooh, good. It's a tough question. It's a tough question. All right. First, let's level the ones that we have, right? We'll level the ones we have. All right. So let's just take a step back, and then we'll go in, I guess, this way. Okay, what has she got here? Fires 5 arrows at a selected location, dealing 80% of her attack. See, this is an offensive one. Own crit increased by 100. Has a 15% chance to poison the enemy. Defense of poisoned enemies reduced. Okay, and what about this one? Oh, actually, she's got a terrible arrow there, doesn't she? Hold on a minute, because I do have 3 of those. Okay, anything else? All right, I'm going to stick with what I have. Let me check the other ones, though. All right, so she's an offensive one. Okay, he's a warrior. We're skipping him for a moment. Logan. The thing is, he puts those extra warriors on the battlefield, and they are useful. What's summon mean? Oh, okay. I don't know why that was there. I guess I could do more summoning. Combine? Oh, combine would be the items. Well, you have any better shoes? You do have better shoes. Here, take the shoes. Okay, who else do we have here? Now, this guy here, what do you do? All support heroes attack increased by 40%. Own accuracy increased. All support heroes crit increased by 20%. I mean, that's actually really good. What about this guy? Rain down bolts of lightning in selected area and deal damage up to 150% of attack. Own crit increase. do I want to keep him or do I want somebody who's going to boost me better? You know, I'm thinking maybe for now I take him out and I put the 3-star healer in. That way the warriors will stay alive longer. I mean, the thing about it is they're kind of the first line defense against a boss if they kill everything else. If they're fighting the boss isn't beating on the wall, you know, that kind of thing. So if the warriors can stay alive longer, that'd be a better thing. All right, so that's what we're going to do. First, I have to figure out what level. Should we try for 200? I don't know if I have the stuff for that, but let's just see. Okay, and boom, there we go. All right, we got her to 200. Yeah, the warriors. I have to get the warriors to 200. Okay, I don't think I'm going to have enough money for that, though. All right, I'm going to stop at 185 for the moment. All right, and Logan, I need you up as much as I can. We're going to do 185 because I think I'm not going to have enough for everybody to get... And I have to raise one of them all the way up, right? Okay, this is getting a little close here. Okay, and I need you guys, the warriors. I'll come back and do the warriors first if I have to. Not you. Okay, you. First off, we need you to get some stuff. All right. She needs attack because her healing ability is based on attack, right? And we'll take one of those. Okay, and now I need to get her up. See if I can get her to 185 without running completely out of money. Oh, I actually ran out of these little soul stones, didn't I? Well, I do actually know how to get some more, don't I? Where is it? All right, I watched 2 videos there for soul stones, and that should be able to get there. The money is a much bigger thing, so I don't know about that one. All right, where were we working on you? That's what we were doing. So let's get you up to... Okay, I'm running out again. Here. Oh, actually, this time, yeah, I ran out of them again, didn't I? All right, we're going to go with 175 and see how that works out. Let's go back to... All right, I'm not going to be able to raise the castle anymore, but I did that already. All right, so we're going to take... let's do formation. We're closing in on being able to open up that other spot, but I think for now, why don't we put her in there? That way she'll keep the warriors alive a little bit longer in a bad situation. All right, and we're done here. Okay, and I got some missions here. Oh, is this going to give me... It probably will give me money. It won't give me a lot of soul stones. Yeah, money. I mean, the money's not really a problem. Soul stones are the problem at the moment. If I knew I was going to have a problem, I would have watched a lot of videos. Okay, actually, there's some back. Oh, and there's a good chunk right there. And there's some more. Okay, and that means I'm going back to work on the heroes. Where is she? Right here. All right, let's get her up to 85. We'll just do the 85 for the moment. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing. Oh, actually, you were already 85, weren't you? Okay, who did I just see that wasn't? It wasn't him. All right, we'll go with that one for now. As a matter of fact, should I spend the rest of the money on the castle? Let's spend the rest of the money on the castle. There we go. We're up to 947. So we're not too far away from that 1060. This should get us past this, though. All right, so let's see. Oh, give me the stuff and give me stuff. I am starting to get 2-star recipes for things for the archers. So let's see here. All right, so let's see how this goes. Because we just saw it before and it was horrible, right? I mean, this is a tough level because these guys are big, meaty, and they go right to the wall. Right, so the boss is actually fighting the warriors here. Okay, this is a tough level, though. Even with our upgrades, we might still lose this one because we have these guys beating on us. Okay, they killed the boss. Whew. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to see if they can get to 180 with the upgrades we gave them. All right, we've reached 179. 178 was really tough, but it was the only tough one. So if we do this one, then we basically unlock Conquest, and we can take a quick look at that. I hear it's very difficult. This one doesn't look like it's going to be very hard. It seems they just pick some levels and make them hard. 173 was very hard. 178 basically still had those big guys. All right, so we're done here. Okay, new content open. Conquest. Okay, now it's just basically going to make me go over there and open it up, right? All right, let me just grab what we got over here. All right, so let's go see Conquest, because I hear it's very scary. Okay, what's going on here? Is this map thing that I mentioned is in other games and that we have it now? All right, so what is the deal here? It looks like 300 is the smallest number, so I'm guessing that's the one we should be attacking. 700, got a 700 down here. Okay, well, you know what? Let's just go jump in and do it. We'll do this one right here, right? Conquest rewards. Okay, so this is going to get me money every 10 minutes. Basically, the way it works in these games usually is you capture something, you hold it, and it gives you resources. So this one is going to give us money. Okay, so let's see how difficult Kingdom 1 Fort 1 is. I like those original names. All right, so this one probably... Okay, that's a big dude, and he's not even the boss. Oh, I can already see that this is going to be a problem. As soon as those guys reach the fence, we're in trouble. Oh my goodness, look at this. I'm going to need massive upgrades for this. Yikes. Oh, there is no way. That's seconds. The boss is even out there. Wow, okay, so, and that was the easiest of them too, wasn't it? Okay, so we need some massive upgrading for this. Massive upgrading for this. So I need a lot of money and a lot of soul stones because I need powerful dudes. I also need to work on the castle. I need those extra slots open. Okay, in the meantime, we could check out the expedition. And you know what it is today? I actually beat the one that was yesterday. I forgot what it was. But this is level 2 of the wolf. Now, when we tried this before upgrading, we didn't stand a chance. So I'm wondering, we just did a bunch of upgrading now. Can we beat it now? So let's just see how well this is going to go or how badly it goes. Because we are stronger this time. All right, so kill the guys on the wall, please. Kill the guys on the wall. I don't know, maybe I should put the wizard back. Either that or I should put the one who does buffing. Okay, okay, the warriors are beating the boss. And I think that's all that matters. Yes. Okay, so that's a good thing. The warriors were all beating on the boss, and everybody else doesn't matter. If you kill the boss, that's what matters. All right, I'm guessing that we don't stand a prayer against the next one. Wow, I got a lot of soul stones for that one. And by the way, yes, I completely missaw this the last time here, right? It's not saying there's 100 rubies in each one. It's telling me what the rewards, how to unlock them. So I'm actually going to do that. We'll do the ones on the end. Okay, yes. Okay, that one, I could have gotten that for watching a video, I think. Oh, 500 now? No. For 100, maybe 200. Yeah, I'm not going to do it for 500. No. You know this isn't going to go well, right? No, it is not going to go well. No way. So why don't we just try it anyway? I mean, we may be able to beat the wolf. It's just that I think everybody else destroys the castle before we can do it. Yeah, look at see, those guys are taking the castle down really fast. That's the problem. Even if we killed the boss, which by the way we weren't. So basically, we're going to have to upgrade massively every time we beat one of these guys because they're much stronger. By the way, okay, so this is good. We see that Ellie up there, I was planning on taking her out. Wow, the healer did the second most amount of damage? That's interesting. The two warriors did the least. Well, in that situation, yes. I should be paying more attention to that. All right. As a matter of fact, there are some things here. All right, so we have this portal over here. I haven't tried this one. Legion of Magic deals 30% more damage to the castle. Okay, so basically keep them away from the castle and everything is fine. Yeah, I know that's probably not going to go well. Okay, keep them away from the castle. Keep them away from the castle. Hello? Okay, warriors, could you get over there, please? Thank you. If they're fighting the warriors, they're not hitting the castle. Okay, in this case, that actually worked out pretty well. Yeah, you see the healing? The healer is keeping the warriors alive there, keeping them at top strength, also giving them defense. I think she does give them defense now because she's 3-star, right? Okay, let's just take a quick look at this. Oh, she did the most damage, followed by the archers. Okay, so definitely a good inclusion there. All right. All right, let's try this one, even though I have a feeling it won't work out too well. And when it doesn't work out, I'll probably sweep the first one a couple of times. Okay, can you get the warriors over there? Warriors! Okay, that's good. If they're hitting the warriors, and they're not hitting the wall, right? And they keep getting healed really nicely, too. So we're actually going to do this one. And it's good that I have 2 warriors because there were 2 guys there to beat on, right? Okay, that worked out pretty good. I was actually surprised with that one. I don't think this one will work, but you know what? Let's try it anyway. Who knows? No, I'm guessing this isn't going to work out well. Nope, absolutely not. See, the 2 guys are already on the wall, and the warriors are tied up. So they're actually beating on the wall. Yeah, that's not going to work out. Nope. See, the warriors can't get away from... Okay, now, quick, get over there. Okay, now, this could actually work. See, they're damaging the warriors, but then you have the priestess up there who keeps healing them. Yeah, she was a very good addition. All right, I'm just going to sweep this one a couple of times then, because, I don't know, could they do the next round? I don't think so, because they nearly took the castle down before the warriors could get over to them. So I do think this is the best one we could do. Yeah, I don't think so, because if the warriors can free themselves up and get over there, then they can take the big guys off of the wall. The problem is it was really close there. They nearly destroyed the castle the first time. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go back to 3, and we're going to go sweep, and then we're just going to back out the door. Okay, what do we get over here? Okay, portal battle 5 times. Anything else over here? Anything good that I can use for upgrading? Like that? More? Even more? We beat 3 rounds of them after all, right? Okay, in terms of the archers, you can see that I gave them mostly S stuff, except, of course, for the helmet, which is B, because I couldn't get anything better than that. I was kind of hoping maybe get an elemental thing going here. See, the bow I have up there is like a poison one, so I went with the shoes, which are only a C, but they're poisonous too. And you can see what I have up here. I didn't get any other shoes, but I do think that we have some new 2-star items here. So let's just quickly see. There's only one there. Okay, that's probably not worth very much. Gloves, I got 6 of them, and they're 2-star. Craft them all. I mean, there's a poison one here. But the thing is, it's an S. I guess I could level it up and see whether or not a 2-star B is anything like a 1-star S. And then I got another C. I think that's all the 2-star stuff that I got for now. All right. Let me just, let's level it up. Where is it? Okay. There was one that had poison. Right. This one right here. All right. Let's just get this one up to +5. And then we'll see how it compares with an S of 1 star. Okay, and fail, and fail. Okay, I got a lot of those. I got 35. Okay, but it appears they're getting to, there we go. All right, so let's do a quick comparison here. It looks like, from what it's telling me, it should be an increase. All right, where do we have for this one? Okay, so this one is an S, 1 star, and it has poison on it, which is what my bow is, so that's the reason I'm using it. And the attack is a 34, crit is a 23. So if I was to use, where is it? This one, that's an increase. All right, so equip that one. All right, so basically, go with the stars. That's what it comes down to, because the B was a lot better than the S of 1 star down, right? So that's something. I got to start checking out all of the, when we get them here, the 2-star stuff. I think that once I unlock one, I can purchase it based on the stuff that I scrapped. But at the moment, I did get a helmet. Oh, I tried the helmet, didn't I? They're really expensive, though. With all the stuff that I scrapped, I have 10,000 up there, but each one of them costs 5,000, so I could just get 2 of them. And if I was going to get 2 of them, it would probably be the bow. Okay, we'll just, there's no reason to not do that, right? All right, let's go back and let's craft those 2 and see if we can get a good bow. Craft all. They're both C's. Yeah, I have a feeling that wouldn't be something that would be worthwhile. So I'm just I'll scrap those again. Anyway, this is my archer setup at the moment. When I start getting more 2-star stuff, I will start enhancing them even more. Okay, so I'm going to need to do some upgrading because otherwise I'm not going to get much further and we're never going to be able to get through Conquest. So I'm probably going to work on that in the meantime and then try to advance the stages as much as possible. Do we have anything else coming up? I think that Sanctuary at 220. That's the next one. I think really what we should focus on would be unlocking the stages in the castle here, the spots. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to spend all that, and that went very quickly there, didn't it? All right, so I need to unlock these other spots as quickly as possible and to put people there because I actually do have people to put there. I have a feeling the more we put there, the better, because we do have the one who, the support guy who boosts speed, and if I have another spot, I could always put the wizard back. But I have a feeling maybe we'll unlock somebody better in the meantime. At least that's my feeling. I mean, I have a bunch of warriors I could put out. It's just that I don't have any place to put them right now. And since we have the healer for the warriors, that's actually something I really want to do. So I'm actually going to do upgrading in the meantime because I don't think we can advance anymore in the stages unless I do that. So I need to get to work. Anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games because games are fun. See ya.